this. So much of this. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jessica. I'm here to help you through your spiritual awakening, even if you don't even know that it's a spiritual awakening you're going through yet. This is something that is so common that a lot of people go through, because what happens in relationships is one person will go through their spiritual awakening and the other person either will eventually integrate or they'll stay the same, and the relationship can still be just as beautiful. Here's the thing. If you're going through a spiritual awakening and your partner is not, you have to be open and embrace this idea that you're the one that's changing and growing, and they're just like, huh? 3 days ago, you didn't believe in any of that stuff, and now all of a sudden there's crystals all over the house and sage in every room, and you're like ringing bells everywhere. So to them, they're in just as much a shock over this process as you are. And some of the most balanced relationships I have ever seen are the ones where the person who's gone through the spiritual awakening has a spiritual awakening bestie that they're walking this road with. So they can get out all their ramblings, all their explanations, all this amazing experience with your spiritual awakening bestie, and then you can come home and still have a happy, healthy, loving relationship with your partner. One of the biggest things about spiritual awakenings is beginning the process of integrating balance. And balance means we don't just have one person to go to for all things. We have our partner who is meant to be our partner. And then we have our friends who we share our experiences with. We have our spiritual tribe who we share our spiritual stuff with. So what you may find is you have a lot more balance in your life than you had before this whole process started. And that's actually a really, really great thing, because you're going to be fulfilled when you're talking to your spiritual friends. You're going to be fulfilled when you're talking to your friends' friends. And then you're going to have this great relationship that is just about the things you love to do with your partner. So it is possible to navigate a spiritual awakening and still have an awesome relationship. Get yourself a spiritual bestie.